What's up guys, it's George from the Sanctum Squad. Sanctum Squad's been away for a while. I've been away for even longer, but we're back. We've got the brand new updated Fire King list that we're working with. Just recently topped YCS Bologna. This is slightly different to mine, but this is a good starting place for people playing Fire Kings. It's not a budget-friendly version. I will discuss budget alternatives when we get to those cards, but we'll just jump straight into it. So we're running 3 Ponyx. Best card in the deck. I'm not going to explain what the cards do because by this point we all know what they do, but this is the best card in the deck. 3 Arvata, helps stop hand traps, and it's a good target for Tenki. 3 Kirins as your best extender and combo starter in itself. This card's really good as well for sort of clearing up weird boards with the second effect of when he's popped and getting that revival. And so for the 3 of Fire Kings, quite standard, quite simple. For the 1 of Fire Kings, we run 1 Barong because he's basically a brick, but he's really good to have. You do need him. 1 Rangbali, the new guy. This is nice as another target for Tenki, another body you can put on the field, and another way to sort of stop your opponent from doing things really with its negation. In a simplified game state, you can just end on these 2. After clearing boards, and that can sometimes be enough to sort of just get you there. And then this may be slightly controversial, but I only run 1 Garunix. I only think you need 1. I think any more than that is a brick. I think the card in itself is kind of a brick. You really just want to be searching this off Fire King Island, and then once it's in the graveyard, it's in rotation anyway. So that's it for the Fire King monsters. It's 12. I don't think you need any more than that. We run the 1 Diabellstar as standard. I don't run 2 because I think 2 is insane. We run 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 2 DD Crow. These could be any 2 hand traps that you like. I just think DD Crow is really good at the moment. On another day, these could be Veilers. They could be something else. So it's just sort of to your preference. For the spells, we've got 3 Fire King Sanctuary and 2 Fire King Island. I think this is the correct ratio to play. You always want to see this before you see this. When we get the new card come out, the Fire King Princess or whatever it's called, I think the ratios of these get changed again because I think that card's really, really good. But for the moment, this is good. Sanctuary does everything. Really, really good card. A really welcome piece of support. For the other Fire King spells, I run a slightly bigger package than a lot of people. 1 Skyburn is standard. I run 2. I think you will open your Sanctuary and then your Ponyx is kind of useless, so you want to have definitely 1 of these to search as a form of interruption. I like the second for follow-up on the next turn if you need to help clear boards, and the protection effect does come up as well. People forget about it. And I also run 1 Circle of the Fire Kings. This is a really good way to get cards out of the grave, especially Garunix if you're in a situation where you've expended a lot of resources, because it can happen in particularly grindy games. Circle can really help you get your engine going again. So yeah, I do like it. I do see why some people don't play this, but I do think it comes up, and you do notice when you don't have it. I wouldn't run Onslaught or anything like that. I don't think Onslaught's particularly good at all. Another point of contention is 3 Tenki. I really like Tenki at the minute. It searches Arvata, Rangbali and Barong if you should ever want to. I do get the arguments against Droll, and if you're really afraid of Droll, you can treat this as another flex spot, but I just think it has that much synergy with the Diabellstar engine. And yeah, it's just free value really. I really don't see a world where I don't play this, to be honest, because Arvata is such a powerful card. This is where the not budget friendly element comes in. We run 3 Wanted and the original. If you can't afford to get these for whatever reason, then you can just play the Nadir Servant package, which would be 3 Nadir Servant, a Maximus and Fleur instead of the Diabellstar. It gives you a negate, it lets you play off 1 card. It does the purpose of this. This is just obviously better. In tandem with this, I will keep these out. I do run 3 Prosp. I saw the list that topped Bologna did not run Prosp. I can only assume because they don't want to conflict with Wanted. I don't particularly agree with that logic. I think Prosp is the best card in the game. I think if your deck can play Prosp, you do. And I think you would be more than happy to sacrifice the side effect of Wanted for a Prosperity, in my opinion. And then the last card we run is Called by the Grave. Another flex spot, but I think Called by the Grave is just amazing. It should be in every deck. For the extra deck, start off with the links. We run 1 Link Karibo, we run 1 Sunlight Wolf, 1 Heater, 1 SP, 1 Pit Knight Early, 1 Heat Soul, 1 Selene, 1 Access Code and 1 Zealantis. So some of these are very obvious to explain. I will go through this card because it's not very well known. It's basically a negate when something's summoned to the zone, or when something activates the effect in the zone it points to. It turns the monsters on the field attack to 0 and negates it. This also revives itself during the end phase if it was destroyed, so you can sometimes make this, pop it with Island, get effects, and then this comes back. You can put it so it's pointing to your opponent's link zone, you can put it so it's pointing to something you're going to summon, and you just get extra interruption. It is an interesting card, it's one worth testing. I really like Zealantis at the moment. I think this is a really underappreciated card generally. It's a great way to get back Garunixes that have been called by or DD crowed. It's a great way to sort of equalise the game, really, again in a simplified state. Access Code and Selene go in tandem as game winners. Heat Soul is very, very easy to make. You can make it with Sunlight Wolf and Linkuriboh, and it nets you extra draws. Sunlight Wolf is self-explanatory as a fire monster, and then yeah, SP is the best card, the best extra monster in the game at the moment, and Heater is just a free access code.
Diabellstar is the spellcaster, is it?
Yeah, you use Diabellstar as the spellcaster to revive off Selene when we find her, yeah. So then for the Xyzes, I run 1 rank 4, which is Dweller. You can make this card, and in some matches it does just win the game for you, so I don't see why you wouldn't play it. We run 2 Garunix Eternity. I really like this card. I can't stress this enough. This card's really good for the deck. Spell trap removal, monster removal, and then just floats into everything you'd ever want. Just a really good boss monster for the deck. I also run 1 Ding to go into the Zeus. You can run Pain Gainer and things here. That is something you can look into. You can probably find the room, but yeah, at the moment it's just this. And then you also run the 1 Typhon to round off the extra deck. So that's the list. Any suggestions or comments or thoughts, leave them in the comment section, and like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.